got something exciting to share with you. This is so cool. I've been working on a little project that's been sort of developing over the past few months, and I think you're going to like it. My bag testers have been playing with this product already, and oh my god, they've gone insane for it. And all I hear is, when can we buy it? When can we buy it? When can we buy it? And the time's nearly there. So I thought I'd share with you what I've been up to. So I've got some products coming very soon that have kind of got something to do with this, but I gotta wait and I gotta be patient for that. But I'm just getting this everywhere. Please, 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 can we have it now? So I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with the flow, and that'll be absolutely fine. But I've got some digital products for you to buy. So if you've got an embroidery machine, and that's why I've been asking everybody, because I need to know, I've got some designs for you, and you can tell, I'm excited, and oh my God, I'm so excited about these. I've just put so much work into these. I've been working with a wonderful lady called Sophie to bring the whole concept to life that I wanted, and then another lady who's been able to do the technical bit in the background for me. And but now I'm here and I've got some samples to show you. So what I've done is I have been playing with my mum's machine because I don't really own one. I just get to sort of jump on and off hers when I want to have like a little bit of a play. I'm so tempted though, I can't tell you. But I have printed off, I've stitched these out so you can see them, and then I have cut them out to the best that I can. But of course, if you, like me, are bag makers and things like that, then you're probably going to go straight in onto your fabrics for like flaps of bags, things like that. So, but there's multiple uses you've got here. So I'm just going to show you, I've got 3 designs. I've done 2 colorways. Well, it's actually 3 colorways, because if you buy the files, what you get is you're buying the files for one of these designs. This is 2 days later, Lucy. Just to say, pausing the video right now, and that is because I am about to tell you that you are going to buy, well, you've got the option to buy my designs individually, and that's true. But I go on to say that I'm not going to do them as a bundle. But I am going to do them as a bundle. So keep a lookout. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have prices for you to buy them individually, and then a little bit of a cheeky discount if you choose to buy them all in one go. Back to 2 days ago version of myself. I've decided I'm going to sell them individually so that you're not committed to buying something that you don't necessarily want. So rather than bundling them all up as a package of 3, you'll buy the ones you want individually. With the download, you're going to obviously get the file that you need for your machine. You're going to get a PDF document that outlines all the what I'd call the techie stuff. So that's the colours that are used on the digital files that you're looking at, because that's one colourway. So it'll tell you the threads that are used there, the stop orders that they need to come out on your machine, the size of your hoop, that kind of stuff. So you've got that, and then I've got another sheet that's going to go with it that I've been working on, and that's all about where the vision came from for this little mini collection, and then the 2 colorways I'm about to show you. Because after doing the original design work, I then went down a huge rabbit hole with Madeira Thread Company, fell in love with their ranges, and I bought a whole load. And then I've made my own, what I would call, little mini collection. So you're not buying the threads off me or anything like that. You're just going to get the digital file per image. But what I've given you is the specs that I've used. So if you do want to do a direct copy, you know exactly what it is that you need to go out and buy. And then I've also done the run details. So for each one, it'll tell you which you need to sew when, so it will follow all through. And I've also put in like a bit of a top tip of the best stabilizers to use and how to use them in what order, because that's been a big learning thing for me too. So let's do one color palette at a time. I called them the calm range and the acid range, because acid just was the first word that came into my mind. And yeah, let me get to it. So we're going to start small. The first one is this one. And of course it's backwards, but it reads, "And so she did." Yeah. And look, straight away, I'm seeing it on my jumper. In fact, I've already got this on a t-shirt, so I'll have to show you that at some point. So you can embroider that directly onto your jumper, or you can do as I've done, which is cut it out and then you can sew it on, hand stitching it or machining it, however you prefer. So that is the "And So She Did." So these are the Karma colour ranges. So we've got this beautiful sort of aqua blue colour. We've got this vibrant pink colour here. It is much brighter than it looks just there. The purple colour, and then this is a tomato red. And the tomato red might seem like an odd choice, but it's all to do with the next products that's coming. So just hold that thought. So, "And So She Did." The next one in this range is Queen of the Machine. Isn't she pretty? Look at the details. Now, if you're into sort of these embroidery files, you will get, obviously, you're going to be appreciating the density of the stitches in here, the number of stitches, which is all detailed on the spec sheet again. But there's a lot of work gone into that to make sure we've got all this beautiful detailing on the machine, our needles coming down, our little thread spool, and all the detail in that crown up there. So that's Queen of the Machine. And I will make sure you've got the measurements too. I couldn't help myself. I've done 2 colourways for this third one, so I'll share them both with you, although I've only detailed one. Stitchcraft, that says, because obviously it's mirroring, isn't it? But that says Stitchcraft. And this, I believe, I think I remember I asked it to be 7 centimetres. So it's a good size patch, that. So I'm just trying to think if I can give anything for size. No, that's not useful at all. But that says Stitchcraft. So you can see, obviously, there's a beautiful witch's hand there holding a needle as a wand. I adore this one. And we've got this in another colourway, all from the same colour palette that will be detailed. I really like that. Stitchcraft. So this is the Calm colour range. So 3 beautiful embroidery files for you to choose from, and then all you've got to do is choose which colour you want them in. So the second colourway, let's start at the start again. The acids, I've called them, mainly just for one of the colours really, but here we go. And So She Did. Nice bright colours there, lovely and bold. Really pleased with those. It's this lime. I mean, it's probably not going to show up quite as much on here. I will get some good photography, but that's really nice and bright. I love it. I just absolutely love those colours. So cool. They feel quite brave to me. And then we've got all those colours again in Queen of the Machine. And this time I did something slightly different. Excuse me there. Slightly different in that I did the detailing of the crown in that fuchsia pink that is this, I think it's the same as what's on here. Like I say, it's all detailed for you anyway, so don't worry if I don't remember. So Queen of the Machine. Love it. And then finally, this is Ablaze. I love it. Look at that. I mean, honest to God, look at the stitching. Absolute perfection down here, isn't it? It's gorgeous and it's almost embossed here. And the way we do that, and the way that I recommended for these pieces, is that you start off, because it's going to do all this pink base first, you put 2 layers of your tearaway on the back of your fabrics, get that base colour in, and then we're going to stop. We layer it over with our wash away before we do all this detailing, and it makes sure we don't lose any of that sort of definition between our layers. And you can almost see it looks proud, it's standing out a little bit 3D and looks absolutely incredible. And the same what we do on this one here is we do all of the base first, so all of this is stitched out thereabouts, and then we do all of this blue base. And when the base stops just here, we stop, we put on our wash away, and then we continue to complete the entire piece. It looks incredible. So that one as a set, let me show you. And these are going to look fab on storage boxes, on flaps of bags, on clothing, denim jackets, Honestly, they're going to look absolutely brilliant everywhere. The only thing that you need to decide is which you're going to buy, are you going to buy them all, and what are you going to put them on, and what colour threads are you going to choose. I would recommend Madeira. They are absolutely worth using that quality thread.